Right, well, let's get something over and done with.
Activate the door! In I go. Oh, hello. You're the person I was trying to save. I stopped the last episode right before we found you. Hello. You've got massive eyes.
I thought no one would dare attempt to rescue me.
I
You are either brave or foolish.
can hear no dialogue.
Find me relent.
Oh, it's green. There's in fact, there's more steps.
There must be a glyph nearby that powers the ward. Find it and shut it down.
What was it that you learned in the industrial quarter? Tell me, in case I cannot free you.
Tell you now, before I am freed.
Unfortunately,
What
I'm
would
in
you
a
do
cage.
next, Kane?
I would offer my rescuer a token of trust.
That information is for Borodor only.
Haven't I earned your confidence yet?
You have not rescued me yet.
Very well.
Unfortunately, Kane, everyone's sort of wise to your shit. I'm probably just gonna keep hold of the information that I need. Until you have saved me.
Right, well, if I deactivate this, I can no longer get into my funny house. How's that gonna... Or do I just do it again? I assumed, to be honest, this would create a barrier. Which it has done. Should I have left one of you alive? Could this be tribulizing? Can I not just, like, cut the wires? It seems like it would be super easy for me to do. I've not fucked myself by leaving no one alive, have I? This seems like a building. People? People or an entrance? Anything fun? Oh, I can't do a fun mystery. I can't create prizes, unfortunately. Who'd have known I needed to leave someone alive this whole time? Right, well, the quest for a living person begins. Gotta be one in here somewhere, right? Hello, you. Hello, beautiful. You are coming with me. Or you're not, because oh, for crying out, dick. That is intriguing. That is intriguing. We shall have to interrogate this further. Or can I outrun the smoke? Can I be like, I'm doing this? No, that's like way too fast. I was like, maybe I can outrun the power supply. But I didn't. Can I just hurt it? I can't hurt it. What kind of device do you want me to turn on?
Let me see through your windows.
I mean, they love to be in specific areas. Is the props like I would need to be in here, charm someone from outside. I hurt the whole thing. I need something to occur. I had a big... Aha! What? Wait, what? Okay. Okay, big secret statue passage. That's fine to... Oh, I get it. I get it. This is a secret way through. Forgive me for saying, but I don't think that tracks. That's a really weird solution. That's a really weird solution to this one. It's beyond daft. Right, now eat a Borogor.
You're hurt.
skip the bit where I just grab your tonbush
Must get to
and
the
delete you.
Once I am outside these ensorcelled
My neck is
walls,
going to be up
I
there
can
in a
use
few
spell to
moments.
transport us back
You
to
have until
Sanctuary.
then to extract the information. This way. Oh, I didn't even grab your hand. I just grabbed near your hand and you followed. Let's go. Just only fingies only. No.
At last.
Oh no, there's terrible. It's me, the big terrible man. I've got the sword you like.
He had the sword. Soul Reaver.
I'm here with it.
The prize I had won a lifetime ago was in his
The
fire.
prize with which I could stab you at any point, but I've just not bothered.
You were utterly destroyed so easily. Your name was drowned in the black waters of passing time. All your plans were set alight and seared to smoke and ashes.
Let those words be your epitaph.
Waving my nose at you to intimidate you. No, I have a sword.
Blood long ago when I defeated you. And yet, you have learned nothing. Such
Third eye imagery.
dare you to challenge me again?
Die, fiend.
Die a lot, no pal.
Your death is fated in my hands. How many times must I teach you
The skull's facing the wrong way.
He is too strong
The skull on
for
that sword is facing the wrong way, can I just point out? The blades were coming out of its eyeballs.
We must flee and fight him when we are stronger.
He's twisted the face.
Release me. That
I can do a
demon of
teleport
filth
thing.
is mine.
Let me, come on. No, give you a hug. Oh no, there's its face. It just coincidentally looked a bit like eyeballs.
will come to me for yours.
All you had to do was be like a fraction of a second quicker. You wasted like 10 seconds.
Alive and safe. Cain, you
I
have
found a
all
friend.
thanks.
Oh, hello, I'm
I
here.
can follow orders when it suits me.
Go
You met
sleepy.
the Sarafan Lord. He showed himself?
Stop the
He is
eyebrow.
more powerful than I expected.
The moments where they
And he
decide their
has the
faces
soul.
could move are incredible, because they really
Strange
can't.
that You did not tell me this at the first.
You are not ready to fight the Sarafan Lord. I
I'm
told you
very
that.
close to my cheek
It was
today.
only by good fortune that we escaped. Vorador,
It's
I
a
must
shame that
speak
you
with
keep trying to get yourself killed
You
by a
have
funny man.
information for us, I know. You may speak.
I was in the heart of the main factory in the industrial quarter. Before the guards discovered me, I had found a huge central chamber
exploded, and
that
then
housed
something
some
happened.
kind of magic portal. This portal looked into a place the likes of which I had never seen
Your
before.
fingers aren't quite right, I'm
And
sorry to
this
say.
portal was held open by a single source of magic, a stone set on a pedestal. I believe it was.
You allowed that to happen?
The Nexus Stone. Of course. What is this thing? Explain.
The Nexus Stone is an item of great power. It can bend time and space to create doorways to any location within Nosgoth. I know not why the Sarafan Lord would be using it within the industrial quarter, but
It's a
we
time
could put
stone.
to great use.
And what use is that?
One who wears the stone cannot be harmed by the Soul Reaver.
And is this but a legend?
What?
To be proved false at the fatal
Bollocks.
moment?
Oh no, no legend at all. It has been proven. The Sarafan Lord wore the stone when he defeated you 200 years ago.
What?
How else could he have resisted the power of the Soul Reaver? You were
I don't know,
unable
maybe he
to
was
use
just
the
very
sword's
good
power,
at swords.
And without it, he was able to defeat you.
You can't assume that there's just a magic stone that lets you cheat in every fight.
But know this. When I recover it, I will also claim ownership of it. I
Pointing
trust
at
that
you,
is
that's
understood.
great.
Then you commit yourself to fighting the Sarafan Lord? There can be no
Nobody can
turning
ever
back.
just lose a
I was
fight.
committed to that from the moment you revived me. Nothing will turn me away.
So be it.
Well,
You must use the subway
you went through
to
like
reach the
5 different
industrial
angles in
quarter,
a split
which
second.
lies in the northeastern part of the city.
I'll slap you
Find your
very
way past the gate
slowly,
that blocks the
like this.
townspeople from entering.
That was a trial run, the
But
next one will
perhaps we
make
may leave
contact.
that to your invention.
Oh, don't move both eyebrows
Once in
separately.
the quarter, look for the main factory complex. It is there that the stone is held.
I will return with the Nexus Stone
Oh, bananas.
and the Sarafan Lord's head.
Like this. This is what a head is, right? A grasping motion. Where am I now?
I mean, the industrial quarters looking for the Nexus Stone. The stop them from getting me pebble. Specifically protects you from the Soul Reaver. There has to be something else it did previously. Oh, there's people.
Ventured once more into the night. The industrial quarter of Meridian was, I discovered,
These are the industrial quarterers. Are you carrying a guitar on you? No, that's a crossbow or
I
something.
stole into the workers' commons and began my quest for the Nexus Stone there.
Oh, they know. They know I'm here. They know I'm here. I'm going to the zoo. There's something buggy. I can't read your fucking words.
There's more guards about than ever these days.
We're having some funny conversations over here about all the things. Whoa, why you stand like that? For whose benefit?
Why so many of them now?
Oh, hello. There's this I can go through.
For our protection.
Machines.
Ooh, a sword. I like the look of that one. It's very swish. Do we have
Pebbles. What a weird system. Why not just continue the conveyor? That's so silly. Do I need to change whose bit this is on?
presumably, and then this.
And then where does it go? Through here. What magical contraption shall we activate tonight? What have you pointlessly attached a shovel to this time?
Which opens the door, and then puts a shovel under the door and then lifts it up.
Shovel-based solutions. Someone was really had a fierce need to sell some shovels there.
Is what appears to have happened.
Ooh, look at all the industry happening. Yes, very industrial. I think it's tasty.
Ooh. A shape. Ooh, a man. The man is maybe more urgent. Right, take this. Take that, take that. And take a stab. You can't avoid being stabbed. Prick fingers.
I only had the one in me that time. And you will continue to get me now forever. I do like the... having realised that that only really works if you're able to grab someone, the instant beheading move. I do like just an ordinary, like... Is this a scimitar? Does this count as a scimitar? It's quite scimitar-esque. It's quite scimitarsian. So I shall call it that until I am corrected. A falchion? A frombulo? We don't know.
Ah, now I need to redirect it. I need to go all the way back down. Move the device. And get things done. Seems to be the plan. Not the most tremendous system, but why not flush the magic down anyway? Oh, it's doing automatics.
It's doing the automatic sandal song.
Fortunately, it didn't close the door. And now nobody can again, because there's no power going to it. Hoo hoo hoo. I mean, they could just do the thing I did to switch which one it's going to, but that would be cheeky, so don't.
Oh, are you...
It wasn't sure of itself for a moment. I headbutted the door and confused it horrifically. So there we have it. Bathtubs. Where we wash.
You hear that? Hear what?
That seems about right.
And then a thump,
A sensible wash for everyone.
like a body striking the floor.
Who in fuck's name are you?
What should we do?
Are you going to...
Like we never heard nothing. I never heard nothing.
They don't let you get red ones.
I'm working on something over here. Prick-fingered, flavourless idiot. Oh, what was that lunge? Your moves don't make sense. Your moves don't make sense, and you have your vagina out. It's... You see what I mean about the Todd McFarlane influence? It's just excessive. Oop. And then... Yeah, now that I'm looking, it's definitely a crossbow. Thank you for clearing that up. I will take your sword now, because I think that might be... This is just sort of a boring... This is identical to the ones that Sarah found. I'm keeping this one, even though it's about to break. It's one step closer to the edge, and it's gonna really smash in a moment. It needs breathing room. Why did this close? I haven't drank his blood. Oh well. It's not a lot. It's not worth going out of my way for. It's not worth crashing through Sainsbury's in my big truck just to engineer a scenario in which that happens. Ooh! A box. A box of pride. A box of magic. Tasty for me to have. And fantastic for me to forgive. Anyone here got a special stone? Anyone here got a Nexus stone for me to enjoy, please? The sky is there. I thought we were still indoors. It turned out we were not.
Were you followed?
Oh, my mind.
These humans never look twice in my direction. Little do they realize their future lord walks among them.
Mind.
Tell me of this place.
Uma tells me the Nexus Stone.
The abrupt change did not agree with the fog.
There will be a gondola.
Something green down there. That's probably evil, isn't it?
If this is deactivated, you must look below for the glyph to repower it.
Oh,
But
it happened
be careful,
again.
guards.
Have you any further wisdom to dispense?
Did he say
I
Gotham?
sense the presence of another vampire close by.
Gotham
He
is
may be
happening.
watching you.
Please be
I will
careful.
whisper you again when it is needful.
Knowles
Once
Gotham.
again, I began to feel the obligations of power. To deal justice fairly to
The clown who bites.
one day my people would know me again for their lord. But the vampires who were traitors to their kind would know me first of all.
Lovely.
Anyway, hurt the you. I need... Can you be harmed? Can you be harmed like a lot? No, no. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot of
Doing that to me that you've done to me.
Right. Now that you know that one of you can be... Oh, wow, you got back up from that. Though you seem to be limping. Or something approaching that. Something in the area of a limp. Oh! Oh, wow, you didn't even fall down. You know how to get thwacked, don't you?
Are you dying? You're dying.
Okay, back to boring swords. Back to a boring sword for me. Oh dear, oh no. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame, and I blame you for it. Oh, there's a little carriage. Somebody's carrying stones over long distances. I'm assuming it's all stones. The whole factory exists for no other reason than to move stones around itself in an endless cycle. It's a Sisyphean task and a metaphor for the pointlessness of the capitalist machine. Existing as it does only to perpetuate itself and move a stone around the kingdom. Hoo hoo hoo. Seems a little on the nose when I put it like that, but do bear in mind the American I heard about this thing where the American military, like a soldier noticed that on every trip they'd been, like everywhere they got deployed, there was just this one very large tyre that they could not place a function on. And they were convinced it was the same tyre, so they put a mark on it, and sure enough, they were just lugging this one tyre around for no reason. To waste fuel, so that they would need to buy more fuel because they need to spend the money to convince people that they're using the money and would therefore need a budget of that size. It's wild. It's wild the shit that happens, but here's some dried meat of some description. You're enjoying your dried meats. I'll let you get on with that, because I might want some as well. And you might be able to recommend some. You might be a connoisseur. Let me up the ladder. Let me up the ladder. I just made friends with a connoisseur of dried meat.
Yeah. Right, there's a wrench.
Oh, it's not a wrench at all. It's a Darth Maul, but old. What? Why are you shaking your fist at the ladder? You're a weird one. But it doesn't upset me. Well, here's something to go to, at least. There's places I can jump. I'm not, to be honest, sure what my eventual objective is in this place. Just looking around the industrial sector for proof that stones are real. I could find that theoretically anyway. This is where I was. I've been here. Oh, you know what? I was trying to get to that this whole time. Jesus effing Christ. Hello. No, I've got this, look. Isn't it fun? It's more fun than your weapon. Take this. Oh, I should be allowed to grab you a lot. Watch this. Because I can just do that. Right through your brain. I'll be very interested to find out that that's not an insta-kill move when I do it on someone else. That'll be tremendous. I've killed someone over here, but don't worry. There's a lot of posters for Faux de Avon. Are you going to see Faux de Avon? They do the best music sports. They play lacrosse with unnaturally large flutes. It's my favourite thing that they do. There's other stuff, obviously. Firing a rugby ball out of a trombone by blowing it super hard. Some of the best penalties in the business. But now we go.
Now we're finally ready to go through the door.
Let me up. You have to let me up, or people are gonna cry. People are gonna scream and scream. And really just piss and shit themselves. Not involuntarily, but out of direct hatred for you. They're doing it to inconvenience you. It's incredible. You're cutting your nose off to spite your face at that point. Except you're not my face, am I? Are you? Fuck. Who are either of us? I don't fully understand. Oh, have I got to hypnotise you to manipulate statistics in my favour? I'll bet that's what you're for. Fog. I can be foggy in a window. Foggy in a window. Foggy, foggy wrong-uns. Everybody's gonna get sick and twisted. I thought, to be honest, I needed to manipulate you to get into the room. That may, it turns out, not have been the case. Here's a funny idea. What if you died? Don't block. Don't block stuff, you know I hate that. Oh dear, you had another one. I'm not used to them doing both in sequence. Oh god, there's more idiots. There's more wretched bastards. No! Bastard mode. Alright. Kill him instantly, please. It didn't. You call that a head injury?
alive? You're alive somehow. I don't think that's allowed. Now you don't. Yeah, you're just running around being silly.
You're just running. Can anyone else hear circus music? There's. Oh, it's this. It was very quietly playing music that I didn't quite recognise. Hello, I've not killed them anymore. He's got, like, object permanence issues, but for guilt. It's great. You're not gonna, like, interfere, are you? You don't see... He's just there to listen to his chill beats. His funny little beats to do whatever his job is to... What's in here?
Hello, we're fun over here. Oh, a lovely blade. I still like my double prongo, though. It's funny to have, and I'll keep it until it wears out and becomes tired.
That's all we need. You keep putting these everywhere, even when they're not. It's not connected. What's this for? What's any of this for? They bought all these machines so that they could look like the business was expanding, so that the share prices would go up. But they've not got any plan for what they're actually going to do with them. You're putting your dick in the cauldron just to be silly. No. You can't shoot me, really. If we're being honest, it's a bit cringe. Oh! I thought that wouldn't happen. But it did. And I'm sad now. All the people with scimitars or falchions or whatever they are. We're upstairs. And now I've just got your boring one again. Can I go back up the ladder? Can I get a fun thing?
Where's the ladder? Was it a ladder? No, it was an elevator, which means I almost certainly can't.
Oh, ponies! Pony punishment. We can just release a bunch of horses to hurt you for getting things wrong. No! Why would you do that when I'm inches away from you? Who's helped? No. It's like you're doing big sweeping moments, but they don't! Ah! They don't big and sweep so much. Hello, I fell. Please. Ladder. Here we are. Excuse me, I've just got to go and kill your supervisor, I'm sure you don't mind. I'm like startlingly certain that you won't mind. Hello, remember me? I fell down a bit, but I'm okay now. Through the wall. Please bleed to death. Bleed to death, it's the sensible thing to do. Here we are, this'll be the last word. The last word in cricket security. And we do mean keeping your insects safe, alright? It's not the sport. It's not the sport that's the problem. Turning your machines on. Because I like doing that. Sooner or later everybody has to open all of this.
Powered up the things. And now this can do. This can do all sorts of stuff.
This isn't your job, is it? You weren't meant to have been doing this earlier and you didn't,
Which is why I, a vampire who is not even involved, have to now come and get that done.
Absolute job's worth. They've got this system where they just wait for a vampire to show up and do it.
I don't like reinforcing it, to be honest, but here we go, here's the big machine!
It glows in ways that we find amusing. Alright, I guess we're going somewhere then. Here's a crate. Here's a big box. Please, oh, it's like a brick of helping. You fill them with the green from a real far distance. And then eventually it'll decide that it's filled. There we are. I didn't know that this, like, it was like a hollow cage structure. I thought it was just had green lights on it, rather than being full of a green thing. It's interesting. It's like watching how it's made, except you're a vampire trying to find special artifacts. It's the only main difference. Oh, it's dried meat city. I want that, please. Chompy chompy. Oh, I'm running. I'm busy. I think I'm an inspector. Oh, I'm running. I'm busy still. Oh, I'm running and I'm busy. Those two aren't busy. They're armed. They can kill any inspector who disagrees. Oh, those are clearly bombs. Are you please going to set one of those off and kill yourself?
I heard it's magical and dangerous.
Out of sheer idiocy.
They say that about everything. The workers move them all the day. Come on, won't do any harm to...
Yeah, you're gonna be daft. What is the point of a bomb that you have to be right next to in order to detonate? What was the... Walk me through your decision. That's so silly. That's beyond silly for you to have done. I actually feel like slightly sympathetic for the guy now, because like literally who would design, if it were a bomb, who would design it to work like that? You should at least add a few seconds to get away. Anyone would have thought. Not that you should be fucking around with... I feel like I should have been able to interrupt you there. Oh, I'm dead. Well, ain't that a shame? How far back did you put me? Well, actually, it might actually be a reason to end. Oh, you are having a shit. Back up here. Oh, for crap. Well, I'm definitely ending now, and I'll get back to where I was and then see you next time. Ta-ra. Oh, gravy granules.